Address and contact information. Keep the address and contact info on your card pared down as much as possible. Here is an example of an address section with too much going on. Let's go through this one item at a time and decide if it really needs to be on the card. First up, the name of the club. Do we really need this? It's a bit redundant if you've got the name on the cover and the back of the card. If that was the only place on your scorecard that had the name of your club, then maybe you'd keep it, but we probably don't need it. Next, the phone numbers. These are good to have in case a golfer has a medical emergency or their cart breaks down, so we'll leave them. Now, the fax number. Be honest, how many of your golfers are going to send you a fax? Best to just get rid of it. Next, the restaurant number. If you've got a restaurant or bar, it can be convenient to have this number on your card, especially if you let golfers order at the turn, so we'll leave that. What about the physical address? Do we need to keep that? Traditionally, golf clubs print the city and state on the scorecard. Whether you need the rest of the address info is a matter of personal preference. In this specific example, we'll get rid of the street address to make more room on the back panel and move the city and state to the front cover. Finally, the website address. These days, you probably want to have your website listed on your scorecard, especially if people can make tee time reservations online, so we'll keep that. Now let's compare. The one on the right is much cleaner, isn't it? The main thing to remember with address info is to just limit it to the essentials. It keeps your card looking neat and organized. Here are a couple examples of alternate places to put your contact info. If you've got a 6x12 trifold card, it's pretty common to put it above the grid. A lot of clubs also put this information on the cover too. Play around with it and see which location looks best. In this section, we went over how to clean up the contact information section of your scorecard. To summarize, here are some of the things that can probably go. Get rid of the name of the club, unless that's the only place you have it on the card. Get rid of the fax number. Get rid of the street address. Whether or not you keep the city and state is a matter of preference.